Hey, this is the first video in a series of videos I am putting together where we will look at the A Minor Pentatonic Scale. We're going to look at it over the course of a series of videos in all 5 of the shapes. I'm going to show you how you can practice each shape individually, how you can start to merge them together so you can play up one, down the other, up the next, how you might use them to solo and combine them, how you might use them to build licks, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the theory behind them. Okay, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/soundhookmusic, if you want access to worksheets and a bit more information to support these lessons. Okay, firstly, the A pentatonic minor scale is called penta because there's 5 tonic notes. There's 5 notes. So what we're going to do is be playing in the key of A. That's where the A comes from. The shapes I'm showing you are completely movable for different keys. We're going to start shape 1 at the 5th fret of the low E string. And we're going to play these fret numbers. 5, 8 on the E string, 5, 7 on the A, 5, 7 on the D, 5, 7 on the G. So we've gone 5, 8, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, and then on the B we go 5, 8, and on the high E we go 5, 8. I'm going to tell you the names of the notes as we play them because you'll notice a pattern. A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, and then C. To finish, we had that 8th fret note on there. So A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G. We could keep playing A, C, D, E, G. We can get that all around the neck. That's where these 5 shapes come from. Okay, I'm going to tell you which fingers I would recommend using. For all the 5s, use your index finger. For the 8s, use your pinky. And for the 7s, use your third. So first finger pinky, first finger third, first finger third, first finger third, first finger pinky, and first finger pinky. Okay, so 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. That was the fingers again. Alright, now, this is a 2-octave shape. So we go from A to A, that's 1 octave, and then A to A again, over 2 octaves. A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A. Alright, first thing you want to be able to do is play the notes cleanly. We're not worried about speed at the start. Now I'm doing all down picks with my plectrum at the moment. I would encourage you to try to alternate picks. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Once you can ascend the notes, so play from low to high, see if you can come back descending high to low. I'd encourage you to get a metronome or a drum groove going so you can get it locked in. Ultimately with shape 1 we're aiming for going up, coming back down with all the notes nice and even, nice and clear. No hesitancy, no accidentally picking the wrong string. Once you're there with shape 1, then we can investigate shape 2. But we're not going to do that just yet because I'm going to jump ahead and show you some additional ways you can practice shape 1. I hammered on to the highest note on each string. So I pick the 5, hammer onto 8 on the E. Do the same on the A but with 5 and 7. Pick, hammer, same on D. So hammering on the way up. We can pull off on the way down. So we pick the highest note and pull off to the lowest note on each string. So pinky to index on the 8 and 5 on the high E. Pinky to index on the B, 8 to 5. So then 7, 5 on the G, 3rd finger to 1st. Same on the D, 3rd finger to 1st. 7 to 5 on the A, 7 to 5 with the 3rd finger on D. On the A, 3rd finger, 7th fret, 1st finger on the 5th frets, 8 to 5 on the low E. So that would give us, if we combine them, great for practicing your legato, making those legato notes where you hammer on a pull off, making the one that you're hammering or pulling to as loud as the first one. You could string skip, so check this out. E string, skip the A, play the D. Go back and get the string you missed, that's the A. Skip the next one. Go back and get the one you missed. Skip the next one. Go and get the one you missed. Skip the next one. So we get E, D, A, G, D, B, G, E. So we've got a few ways there we can practice. We can go picking on the way up and down, alternate picking. Hammering on the way up, pulling off on the way down. String skips. Okay, we can investigate all the bends in there, we could slide between those. Loads we can do. That's shape 1 for now, stage 1. Aim to be able to do all of those things, but only once you can cleanly play up and down it. Here is a really easy way to know where the next shape starts each time. Each new shape is built on the second note from the previous shape. Or another way of putting it is the second note of each shape is the first note of the next shape. So let's take shape 1 and figure out where shape 2 starts. 5, 8. Now, the 8th fret of the E is the second note of shape 1, and it becomes the first note of shape 2. So, shape 2 is 8 on the E string, 10 on the E string. And then 7 on the A, 10 on the A, 7 on the D, 10 on the D, 7 on the G, 9 on the G, 8 on the B, 10 on the B, 8 on the E, 10 on the E. Okay, so we get 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10. That's the start of it. 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 9 on the G, 8, 10 on the B, 8, 10 on the E. Now, that is a different shape of the same scale. Shape 1 contains A, C, D, E, G. Shape 2 contains A, C, D, E, G. But it starts from C. In that loop of 5 notes, you're just jumping in on the C. So C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D. Okay, same thing. Pick cleanly on the way up. And then try and descend as well. The notes even, alternate picking. In terms of the fingering, I'm using second finger, fourth finger for the 8 and 10s. First finger, fourth finger for the 7 and 10s. First finger, third finger for the 7 and 9. So I'll say the fingers this time as I play. Second, fourth. First, fourth, first, fourth, first, third, second, fourth, second, fourth. If you wanted to start with the first finger, or use the first and third for everything, there'd be a couple of shifts involved. So I would really get in the habit of starting with the seconds. Okay, same again, hammering on the way up, pulling off on the way down. String skipping, E string, D string, A string, G string, D string, B string, G string, E string. Okay. Next I would like you to try this. Play up shape 1, shift and play down shape 2. So we went up shape 1 and came down shape 2. Up 1. Down 2. You might need to work towards that by going up and down shape 1, shifting, and in time, kind of not skipping a beat, playing down shape 2. But that's as a kind of stepping stone to get up 1. I'm already thinking about shifting to shape 2. I did a little slide to get there then. And then up 2. Down 1. So that was up 2. Down 1. I promise we're not just doing this to try and impress your friends with everything I've done so far. It isn't particularly impressive, it's not even particularly musical. We just want to get to know the bones and the kind of fundamental kind of layout of these scales. Remember, both of those are A pentatonic minor scales, or A minor pentatonic, should I say, in two different places. Check out the notes if I play both shapes. A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, C, A, G, E, D, C, A, G, E, D, C. It's just A, C, D, E, G, two places. The benefit of knowing both shapes is if I'm soloing, I can mix the two shapes together. When you see these players do these fretboard runs, people call them, it seems like they're kind of flowing around the fretboard. They're often very familiar with the different shapes of the minor pentatonic and also probably the major pentatonic, but that is a subject for another day. Cool. Shape 1, shape 2, get them under your fingers, try some alternate picking, try the hammer-ons and pull-offs, try the string skips, do some slides, see if you can play up one shape, down the next one. Like that. Okay, please do like the video if it's been useful. Hit subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when we post some new content up here. Check out patreon.com/SoundHuntMusic if you want access to the worksheets and scale diagrams and chord boxes for some classic songs and stuff. And see you soon.